Okay, guys, I'm audible. Can anyone please confirm? Yeah, thanks. Okay, so let me share my screen. So, any questions? Hmm? No questions? Okay, then. So, I'm going to start, guys. Modules concept. Okay. So, day 7, modules. Very important concept, guys. Enter Terraform. After statefile, this is important one. So, before understanding the modules, let's a small briefing on this. So, guys, let's say I'm taking an example. TCS organization is there. Okay. So, for example, they're having a many projects. I'm taking 2 or 3 projects. Okay, one project. For example, project Apple client. So, for this purpose, so they have developed a Terraform code for networking. Complete networking stack they have developed. Networking stack for Terraform. So they have developed for networking stack for Terraform. Clear na? So in this networking stack contains vpc.tf. I mean complete networking.tf. So network.tf or main.tf here contains. So vpc subnets sg, yeah, route tables, NAT, IG. So whatever required the stuff, everything is there here. Okay. So definitely this is mandatory networking for any project, right? It's a mandatory networking for any project. Okay. So now, so this contains VPC subnet and all, right? Now, let's TCS got one more project. Let's TCS got one more project. So the project is, for example, let's take a any project. Okay, Uber client or Zomato, something you can understand. Project Swiggy or something. Hmm. So definitely this project also they're developing on cloud. Okay. In this case, they're using Terraform for here also. Again, what I need to do, same networking requirement everywhere is common, right? What I can do, Copy and paste. Next, copy paste the code here also. Next, you got one more project. This time a different client. Let's say so Zomato something. Okay, Zomato something. And the same one more project. See, every time this networking stack you have to copy paste here, or you have to develop from the scratch, right? But to instead of doing this process, I can use module, guys. What is a module here? See, so yesterday we won World Cup, right? Any party? No party, yeah. What is this, guys? Women's first time World Cup won, right? First time only, right? Then you guys have to give party, right? Why you guys are not asking? Huh? Okay. Now see here. Instead of copy paste your code every time, what we can do here, we can write a one module. Understand? Terraform.tfrs, you have idea right now? Same, guys. Module Terraform.tfrs are same, but the difference I'll show. Wait. You can create resource block here. Clear na? This is module. Values don't pass from here. It's a template. We are not supposed to hardcode any value here in the module. Important. So understand, very confusing concept. Okay. Let's keep aside again. Go to Terraform.tfrs. Guys, Terraform.tfrs. What is the role of the Terraform.tfrs? Give the values to variable.tf. But if I take a day one, for example, so main.tf is there. Main.tf, variable.tf will pass the values. Variable.tf, Terraform.tf vars. Terraform.tf vars. Clear na? We can pass the values to main.tf inside the day one only. Let's say Terraform.tfr is possible from the different directory. Anyone tried? Not possible. The .tfr should be there in the same directory only. If you want to pass from the day 6 or GitHub repository, it is not possible. It will support only same directory inside. Otherwise, if you run day 3, day 4, Terraform.tfrs values also will call, right? No. Terraform.tfrs is the strictly applies in the same day repository inside only. Clear na? Again, go to here. Module. If you write a module, we can reuse. Clear na? Here, network.tf is there. Zomato project is there na? Zomato project, no need to write a resource block. Just values like a tf.vars. Understand what I'm trying to say? Values. What about Apple? Values. What about Swiggy? Values. Only values. In this case, this is resource blocks, right? Here you have to write variable block also. This variables block is for what? This variable block is, hey, oh, this variable block is give the values to main.tf. Here, these values are giving to where? This variable. These values are these variables. These values are again this variable. Clear na? Here, all are TCS projects only. But how many resource blocks are there? Only module is the resource block. But from different places, I'm calling the same module. Clear na? Here, understand one thing. The meaning is like this only. But how it will work na? See, this will work like this. Understand? And this will call this one. And this will call this one. Clear? So source I'm calling from Zomato directory. Source I'm calling from Apple directory. Source I'm calling from Swiggy directory. Now resource block is one, but it works as a individual blocks. Clear na? But the thing is, Veera, this is like a Terraform.tfrs, right? Yes. But Terraform.tfrs not support to call the values from the remote location, in the same location only. But here, TCS, if TCS keeps this module into TCS GitHub repository, so definitely you can call from anywhere by calling this source from the GitHub repository. You can pass the values. You can call the source from the GitHub. You can pass the value. You can call the GitHub source from. You can pass the values. Clear now? Now, for example, this repository exists into TCS inside or client inside. Definitely client inside later. Development time only this is in your inside, but later you can move into client GitHub repository, this module. Here, what you need to do, change the source address only. Instead of your GitHub, change it to client address. Clear na? Terraform also offers the modules. You no need to write anything. Terraform directly giving a modules. Just to call the Terraform module source block, pass the values. 90% clients accept this process. I mean, module, you no need to clone it to your local and push it to your GitHub repository. Directly, you can use Terraform registry, official Terraform registry. But a few clients, no, don't keep Terraform registry as a source. You can take it into local first, then push it to our GitHub repository. You can call from our GitHub repository. Few clients directly use Terraform official registries. Clear now? Okay. Screen is sharing or not? Okay. Now, once module you can create, na, just you can call the module. No need to write any resource blocks. Clear? Once module is there, simple call whatever value you want. Guys, tell me, this is my module. Is there any rule to use everything in the module? No. For example, my main.tf is there. Whatever variables I'm writing, I can give the values to variable. There is no rule to use everything. For example, this module contains VPC block, subnet block, SG, RT, IZ, NAT. I can pass the values till IZ only. So till IZ only you can create. NAT, if you not pass the value, it will skip. Module contains everything. There is no rule to use everything. Whatever values you require, you can pass, remaining it will skip. Clear na? Any questions? What are the benefits if I use the module? I can reusability. No need to copy paste enter code every time. Source, once you write a module, you can reuse many times. Clear now? There is no rule to keep the source in your GitHub repository. You can keep any one of GitHub repository. You can call from anywhere. Or you can use directly Terraform official registry source also. You can pass the values. Clear now? Again, modules inside modules also there. Nested modules, child modules, many things are there. Slowly we can understand first. It will take time, no issues. Until you get a clarity, I will repeat these sessions. It will take time. Not easy to understand in single class, 2 classes. Practice is required. Without practice, I can't do anything on the modules. Modules all about practice. Okay. Any questions from anyone? Maintainability, code reuse, very good. Control also, right? Control is in only one, not in everywhere. Now tell me, I can write variables here, right? I can write variables here. Can I write variables here also? Yes. Can I write terraform.tfrs here? Yes. Instead of directly give the value, write a variables, write a terraform.tfrs. Terraform.tfrs pass the values into here. This will call to this variable. This will call to this. Anyway, later we can implement the terraform.tfrs variables. You may confuse. First, I'll write a simple understanding way first. Very small one. Then slowly we can improve. Okay. Any questions from anyone? Simple here. My GitHub is, I can feel this is my GitHub. I'm the owner for this, right? If you keep into others Terraform registry source, definitely they may feel some insecure, right? We don't know source is not in our end. It's there in the Terraform end. So few clients you can take, we can develop. For example, second reason is insecure they feel. Second reason is existing Terraform registry, we cannot modify anything. Understand? So the existing module, if you want to do some modifications, what do you need to do? It's your custom module, right? Then custom module, can you write in the Terraform registry inside? No, right? You don't have access, right? Take the module first and then implement whatever you required. You can push into your GitHub repository only. They will not accept, right? Your push. If you push into their Terraform registry, you can delete everything. Right or not? So this is the thing. Yeah. No. Terraform registry giving only we have a read access, not write access. Real-time clients will prefer anything. Depends on the client. Okay. Few clients take from Terraform registry to local and then push into our GitHub, then use our GitHub as a source. Few clients directly use Terraform source only. Why you are cloning and I push into your GitHub. If no changes in the code level, module level, if you want to use completely as is, then you can use no problem. Then simple single command only, right? Git clone. Then git push into your GitHub repository. Yeah. Okay. Clear till here? You got some idea, right? What is module now? I'm not expecting 100%. Just wait. Okay. First condition is module inside ensure there is no hard coded values. This is first condition. What will happen, you know? When you call the source, source will execute by your values. If source instead in a hard code value will be there, what will happen? That will also will execute, right? But you don't know that is executing or not. What you feel, I'll show you. Wait. NAT gateway related information is hard coded in the code. It's not in your control of NAT gateway, right or not? So you want to skip the NAT gateway first, for example. In your point of view, you are creating VPC, subnet, SG, RT, IZ. But NAT also created. Why? Maybe in the module inside they have hard coded NAT related information. Right or not? So first important thing is ensure no hard coded values into the module. Module is just a template. If you run directly module, any resource will create? No, you will get an error. Minimum you have to pass any value. Clear or not? So let's make it as a template. Make it as a template means what? You can write a main.tf. You can write a variable.tf. That's it. You know, you are not supposed to write any Terraform.tfrs. Values are not passing from there. Values are passing from different locations. Clear? Okay. Let me show you now. Day 6, day 7 modules. For example, I want a module. Now I will call this from different places. Okay. Let's write a module. Module means just resource block only, guys. Let's say here day 2, this main.f is there, na? Copy. Day 7 main.f. Okay. Let's remove the subnet now. We can see later. Now, next, what I need to copy? Variables. Variables. Control A, Control C. Now tell me, guys, I'm just taking a 2 lines of code. First understanding is required. Then we can go for big one. Okay. Now tell me, still. Okay. Tell me, this is template or not? If I run day 7, will it work? So this is template. I'm not passing any values, right? Day 7 main.tf is calling variables. Variable inside no values are there. Now, if I write a Terraform.tf first, definitely I can run. But I want to make it as a module. Reusability. Okay. Let's go to Paint now. Paint now. Here. Let's see. Day 7 modules. Day 7 modules. Focus first, please. Main.tf. Main.tf. Clear na? Next is what? Variable.tf. Perfect. Remove the descriptions. Remove the descriptions. Clear now? So now here value will go to MID. Here value will go to instance type. Clear? Now this is template or not? Yes, it's a template. No values are there here. So what I can do, I can insert the values from different locations or different directories. Tell me guys here, day 8, I'm using here value something. Okay. So what I need to write here? How many values I need to pass? 2. Very good. Same like a terraform.efrs. Terraform.efrs directly you're writing what? AMI equal to value. Instance type equal to value. But this name depends on the variable name of the source of the module. Here, how to write AMI? It's not AMI, it's AMI ID. So write AMI ID. AMI ID, you can add the value. Next is what? Instance type. Here type only. Variable is type only. T2 dot micro. Clear na? Same can I use from different location also? Day 10 also. Clear na? But how day 8 knows request should go to day 7? That's what here we have to give. Source path you have to mention. Where to go the request. Here also source path you have to mention. Same, if it is a git URL you have to mention. Clear na? Then insert the value. When you mention the source here, request will go to here, update the values. Here, request will go to update the values. We are reusing. Sir, already few values updated. Now here is not show. Here it is not stored, right? From day 8, if you run, replicating the source here, replicating the source here, replicating the source here. Values are not stored permanently inside the main.tf. While runtime, your request will go, update the values and run. It will not store like S3 bucket, right? To get a conflicts. Clear or not? Now, this source should be anywhere. GitHub or anywhere. Not only in the same repository also. Anywhere. Clear na? Okay. So let's write now. Let's give a day 7. I'm just easily understanding why I'm writing values. Okay. Easily understanding way. You can change it. It's a module source or something. Directory name, I'm saying. Inside main dot clear na? So what I need to do right here? Module. Okay. Module inside source. Source is where? How the request will go to day 7? First day 7 values to exit. Then go to day 7 modules, right or not? Clear or not? Is it possible to go from day 7 values to day 7 module directly? First go to back, right? Then I can see, I'm inside of day 7 means if I want to go day 4, how to go? cd dot, one step back. Then I can see where the directories are exist and give the cd. Right or not? Like that only. You no need to give, just give a single dot, automatically open here everything. Where to go? Day 7 modules. Now tell me what I need to write here. Variables of source. Variables of source is what? Here. AMI ID. Okay. That's it. Clear na? Now, ls. Tell me guys, I won't run Terraform in it. I should go to values or module? Values. Values to calling source. Not a module, guys. We should go to source. Value source. Clear na? Here you have to run Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. Stateful will create here or there. Here only. Everything is here only. If stateful will create there, if you can run, again one more stateful will create there. It's not like that. Now my day 7 is calling a source. You can create anything. Your end also call. Other end also call. My working directory is day 7 values now. Source is anywhere, doesn't matter here. I'm replicating the source from there to my directory. Understand? Provider.ef. Otherwise you can, yeah. Provider.ef. Let's run Terraform init. This is just what is what understand module. First basic. Okay. Terraform plan. How many resources will create? How many resources will create? One only, right? One resource only will create. Oh, keys need to configure. Sorry. AWS configure quickly. Current shutdown is 11. Oh, let me extend and then configure the keys. Okay, let's run Terraform plan again. One, two. Tell me, guys, if I run Terraform apply, my service, my EC2 server name, any name will update or not? Or empty name it will allocate? Okay, empty name, right? I'm not passing any tags name from the values, but see, you can see in the plan level also, guys. Plan level, see tags are updating or not? Why tags are updating? I'm not passing any tags, right? So go to source now first. Why tags are updating? Go to source. See, dev is hard coded for the tags. That's what you are calling and running, right? So day 7 modules calling into your directory and giving the values and running. If you not pass the value for tag already defined, right? It is running. Go to servers. You can see the servers. One server is launching on the name of dev. Clear na? Now tell me, So now tell me, day 8 testing. And create a provider.tf provider. Go to day 8 testing. Am I able to run or not? See, no need to write a copy paste the code, just values. Now day 9 also, day 8 also, I'm passing the values. Okay, after init, let's go to day 7 modules. Here I'm removing tags. Control S. This time as expected, instance will create without any name. Why taking time? Okay, meanwhile, I'll answer the questions. Any questions? What will happen if hard code the values in the module and also pass values and values? Override. See, if you hard code value in the priority main.if ends. But in the variable inside, if you write here, if you add any value, this will be override by your module source. See, for example, date testing. I'm giving t2.micro, right? Source is what? Day 7 module, right? This time day 7 module inside. Day 7 module variables here. Wanted I'm giving here. Only T2. Clear na? We'll see. Directly apply only. Terraform apply auto approve. We'll see now. Done. Instance created. Let's go and check now. See, initializing without any name. So even if you add any value into the modules variable, that will be overridden by your values where you are passing. Clear now? Let's delete these two servers. Any questions from anyone so far? ఎప్పుడు Online team, any questions? If we use the module at a time in two different repeat, will assign to both repos. See, you 50 members, 100 members, same time also can use, no problem. Your request is calling, your request, see guys, here you can see, you are replicating to here in this directory. Your changes are not go and place here. Understand? We are calling root directories what here? Your directories. You are replicating the source here to here. You are replicating the source here to here. Your values are not go and update here. You are calling the source, updating here, replicating here, update here, replicating here, update here. Understand? So these values applies day 7 module level or day 8 values level? Values level. Module level apply means your values already updated. How other values will take? Clear? Next. Can we add module without variable? No, not possible, right? How you can insert the value? Terraform.tf are sorry able to give the value into the main.tf by calling without variables? No. Next. For each repo with replicating module. Yes, correct. Next. Like taking help of template to executing a values. Correct. TFVars works inside. See, module is outside of the TFVar. TFVars will work only inside of the directory, but module can work anywhere. This is the main, same functionalities are same, but TFVars only strict only for work inside the directory. We cannot reuse, but module we can reuse. Which architecture here? This is not architecture. Just what I did, I have updated here only. Now you can also, but one thing guys, can you call from your end my days on module? No, it is in my laptop inside. Clear or not? If I if I push into GitHub, if I give my GitHub source, here you can use my GitHub source, not like my HP laptop. How the request will come to my laptop, guys? So I can push my changes into remote repository in your values.yaml, whatever value structure is there you can use my GitHub source. Yeah, GitHub source is like that. Is there any locking? No locking. See, locking mechanism, why it will require changes will go and store into state file. Guys, when you run, request will go and store into state file. When you run, request will go and store into same common state file. That's what the issues will come. But we are not store anything here. We are replicating here. My end, this is my module. Your end, this is your module. Clear? So no conflicts. Next. What security? Module is there into the different source. Module inside no values are there. We no need to worry about the security, right? Understand or not? It's just a template. Let me show you now Terraform official registry modules. Okay. We no need to worry by saying that. Worry is there, but we no need to. The reason, guys, tell me, is this really good module? Is this really good module? Just two inputs only there, right or not? Your client is saying that create a server into this two subnets, this VPC, this SG, this NACL, this NAT gateway, this internet gateway, something they have given, and enable a termination production for the server, enable a user data, attach this IAM role. They have given many inputs for the one server. This module will work. This module only support for instance type, AMI only. When you can, I mean, if you create a module that will support any requirement, right or not? So Terraform, they have implemented a module that can work any requirement. Clear or not? Same time, your requirements are only 2 entries or 3 entries. Also no issues. You can call only whatever you require. Remaining are empty. You are not passing value means those are all skip. Clear or not? If create my infra using your template, then suddenly you delete from the Git, then that's what I'm saying. If suddenly I delete, definitely it will not work your end. Right or not? Why you delete? Right or not? If you delete, project also delete. Not only Terraform. If you delete, database also delete. Right or not? Delete is last word in IT. Before delete, backup and delete. Anything, everywhere, this will work. If someone delete means, okay, tell me guys one thing. My infrastructure created, module deleted, is there an impact? Tell me. My infra already created, module deleted, is there any problem? My infrastructure created, I have deleted everything. Is there any problem? Existing infrastructure, no problem. But ongoing changes not possible. Right or not? Why ongoing changes not possible? Desired state deleted, right? State file deleted, right? So no communication. If you create anything, it will treat as a fresh resource. But existing resource not deleted. If you delete rm-rf, all main.tfs, I have deleted, but existing resource not deleted. But future changes not possible. Same module also. Every time we develop a code in Terraform inside every directory main.tf and provider.tf are mandatory, right? Yes, mandatory. Yeah, sorry, Vinik, I missed your question. If there is no entry in module and we have to create the, yeah, very good, correct. That's what my next question is. So guys, here I want to pass the value subnet also. Here. I want to pass the value subnet also. First, what you need to do? First, to go to module. You can implement subnet resource block. Then pass the value from here. Understand why this module is not full-fledged module, just 2 entries only there. Understanding purpose only I'm explaining. This is a process. Understand? If I show 1,000 lines code, automatically you may worry more. That's what I'm just creating, a 2 lines of code. Process is same everywhere. Clear? Okay. Next. Go to any question? Vinay, what I'm saying, let me tell you. Terraform AWS module. This is what, guys? This is what? Creating instance. Creating, is this resource block or not? Yes, sir. Is any resource is there? This is not resource block. Where is the code? Here. Understand? Tell me, in this code inside, these variables are there or not? That's what you are passing the values. If this key name variable is not there in this source, are you able to pass the value? No. Key name entry is not there in the main.tf first. Are you able to pass the value? But you want to give key name. First, what you need to do? Update the module. Add the key name entry plus write a variable plus call the variable here. Clear na? Are you able to modify Terraform official registry? That's what I'm saying. If you clone into local, you can modify anything. Later, can you push into Terraform registry? No, again, push into your GitHub account. Your module, you can change anything. Terraform module, you cannot change anything. If they will change option, what you can do? You know, right? Simply delete and sleep. If it is not possible for our end, what we can do? Every end also same only. How they can work easily? Let me delete this and sleep. There and also problem comes easily I can sleep now. Right or no? So if they give right operation, right process, you guys may delete my projects also. My GitHub repository, you have right access. If I give, what you can do? Let me delete his projects first. Every Saturday is taking class. Huh? Like this. Here also same process. So let's go to check now this source. Here only you can see. This is the source code is what? GitHub module. Click on it. Ah. Whose repository is? Terraform official repositories. Am I able to change anything here? No. It's a read access only. You can use this repository source into your Terraform code. Clear now? Now see. Guys, this is a template or not? Definitely template. Okay, what and all files are there? Main.tf is their configuration. Next is what? Definitely variable.tf. If required, output.tf. Any terraform.tfrs? No way, right? If terraform.tfrs is there, if you call, this will run first. That's what? Main.tf, output.tf, variable.tf, version also. Now, my Git Terraform registry. Let's duplicate tab. Now see here. For example, this is basic code. Instance type I'm able to call means instance type already there on the variable or not. Click on variable.tf. Control F. Instance. Directly give better. Instance type. You can see variable instance type is there. But default they are giving t3.micro. Free tier. Later you can change if you require. Okay. Yeah. Clear na? But if you write a module na, definitely variable you can give one value, right? The value will be overridden or not here. Clear na? Again, this is understanding of module of the class, not writing of the module. Even we have written small. Okay, let's understand first. Key name. Key name variable is there or not? Definitely there. Variable key name. Now, I want to add not key name, only key. Is it possible? When it is possible? If module is in local, go to the variable, change the key name to key, and then here you can update the key. But when you call directly Terraform registry source, we cannot modify anything. It's a fixed module. If you want to do any changes, then clone into your local first. How to clone? Clone into local. Otherwise, you can create your module. Clone first in your local and push into your GitHub repository or fork directly to your GitHub repository. So give the source in your GitHub repository, not Terraform official repository. After clone it again, don't give Terraform official repository source. What is the use again? Once you clone means after modify again give Terraform official registry source, request again go to there only, not into your GitHub repository. Are you getting? Already done, right? Next. Any questions now? So step by step we can understand modules are not easy, guys. Definitely variations in variables not present and values, passing values. Will it show any error or skip? It will show error only, right? Variable does not exist. Guys, any questions? Please. No questions, sir. Where? Okay. One thing is, my end, I mean, Terraform source and definitely 100 plus variables are there. Okay. Can I use only 10 variables? Yes. Your requirement is only for these 10 values. Remaining, I'm not using. I'm not calling. I don't want this block now. Clear or not? My variables are 100. Can I pass the 101 values? No. Clear or not? We cannot pass the value irrespective of the if variable is does not exist inside the source. In this case, what you need to do? Clone, change the add the one more variable and write the values irrespective. Clear, right? Perfect. Okay. Okay, yes. And one more thing. By seeing this code, we no need to worry, guys. They are already written. We are using only, right? Right or not? So Terraform advanced level means they can use some advanced blocks. We can understand slowly. It's time taking process. Clear, na? But here the concept is what we are here. They are definitely they will implement this. See, if you can see, they're implementing many blocks, local blocks, data block already. I think I haven't discussed. Huh? Okay, no problem. See, monitoring enable, metadata options enable, uh, EBS volume enable, ignore AMI changes enable. CPU utilization. I mean, one instance, whatever parameters are required, they use here. I mean, they're not compromising any default options. Even EBS volume also what required, EFS, I mean, whatever it is, they have implemented. So definitely I can use this as a template. Definitely my requirement is definitely they have given in the same instance inside only. Spot instance requirement also they're here. Whether you use or not different, it's a different story. But this module will helpful for any option you want to enable for the EC2 instance. 100% it is useful. Clear, na? If something is not meet your demand, then clone and modify the module. Elastic IP also there. But Elastic IP I don't want. No problem, leave it. Elastic IP variable, if you not pass the value, this is skip completely. Right or not? This resource not passing value means resource block will skip. Again, later, after few days, your client may say, you can use Elastic IP. Do you need to write any resource block? No, just add the value. Variable, Elastic IP variable. Here, it will take. The count function I'll explain. True or false variables are there. Okay, like this. If variable Elastic IP, if you want to use na, in your variable, see count function, they are using 0 or 1. If you give 0, Elastic IP 0 will not create. If you give 1, Elastic IP will create. How to confirm? See, all resources are not like a true or false, right? Enable, disable or not. For example, few resources you have to select. Few resources are enable or disable. But how you can make it as enable or disable? We have to implement some functions inside the resource block. Right or not? So how you can confirm Elastic IP yes or no? Is there any option anywhere in console? If it is there, simply EIP disable, EIP enable I can give. But this option is not there in the console means we have to create in the Terraform code level. If I give 0, don't go to request into EIP. I mean, Terraform API will not redirect your request into Elastic IPs. If I give one, redirect into Elastic IPs. So we are controlling in the code level only. If console level, it is not there. Clear what I'm trying to say? If console level is there, your code is very easy. No need to do hard work. Simple. Elastic IP. See, public IP concept is there, na? Enable, disable. That option is there on the console level. That's what you can follow the Terraform level. If it is not there, you have to do some hard work in the code level. You can create some conditions, 0, 1, count, and all, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. So you got an idea, right? What is module? Okay. Let's go to S3. Uh, Terraform S3 module. AWS module S3 bucket. Same. You can see this is module. Let's create day 7 module Terraform source. Not local, right? Module source is Terraform. Let me delete. Okay, keep it, keep it. Okay, let's go to here. Main.tf. Clear now? Request will go to where? Terraform registry. And Terraform registry inside request will go to where? Variables. My values will be updated into variables. Okay. Rajesh, one module. That's what child modules, child modules, nested modules. There. First, we are at beginner level, right? So I'll take into that level. Don't worry. Very easy, guys. If you understand the concept, understanding of modules are important. No need to write. Modules exist everywhere. If you join in TCS company, na, TCS inside all modules are there. How you can use is a very important. No need to write modules. Already exist. Your module may not support for your requirement. Na? For example, you want to create some resource block, 4 lines of resource block, but module is not exist for this information. Create resource block, no problem. See, when we can go for resource block, depends on your use case. But only these 3 lines of code I need to add in the module, but module may not support. Create a resource block. No need to create again big module for these 4 lines of the code. SNS I need to configure, for example, simple notification service. They haven't given any SNS entry in the module. You no need to worry about the SNS we need to add in the module and all. Create SNS resource block somewhere, run. Clear na? CD day 7. Provider.tf. Okay, cool. Let's run Terraform in it. Plan. Tell me, how many resources will create? Tell me guys, quickly, how you can confirm one? The whatever passing your values, right? Maybe these are belongs to different resource block, right? AWS, okay. S3, inside many options are there or not? All are not comes under single resource block. Agreed or not? Maybe S3 versioning, we have tried a separate resource block. Static website hosting, different resource block. Only S3 create different resource block. Public enable or disable different resource block. Depends on the Terraform back, how they configured, right? Let's, okay, plan. We can understand now. So if you write a single, if you're writing a single module, sorry, calling a single module, we don't know this ACL maybe belongs to different resource block for S3. Okay. And creation of bucket, different resource block. Object ownership may be different resource block. Control object ownership is different resource block. Versioning enable is different resource block. Let me show you for example. What happened? Oh, 5 resources. Let's go to resource block of Terraform S3 versioning. Terraform S3 resource. Tell me guys, is there any versioning enable is there option? One resource block for creation of bucket. What about versioning? We don't know. S3 versioning. See, bucket ACL example, allow or disable. Resource block is there or not? Versioning block. Resource block there or not? You are calling 3 values. One is for bucket name. One is for ACL enable. One is for versioning. 3 are different resource blocks or not? Definitely when you run Terraform plan, how many resources are creating or it will show or not? That's it. You can see S3 bucket versioning enable, for example. Now, how many resources will create? You can ignore how many before 5? Now 4. Why? Versioning is ignoring. Clear na? 4. Like this, whatever request you are raising from the source as a value, that will go onto different resource block inside the module. So module contains single resource or multiple resource blocks? Multiple resource blocks. You are passing values into single resource block or multiple resource blocks? Multiple resource block. If multiple resource blocks you are passing a value, Terraform plan consider resource block as a change, one add. So your values are going, your values are placing into different resource blocks. Terraform considering each as a one resource. Clear or not? Yeah. Now see, Terraform apply. Will it work or throw error? Huh? Bucket name should be unique, right? Now state file will create into Terraform registry inside or my day 7 inside? Day 7 inside. Clear, right? Created. Bucket created. Let's go and check. I'm replicating the source. I mean, I'm taking the complete source from Terraform register and giving the values into my same directory. You can also use, your values are not stored in a register inside, right? So anyone can use. So for example, uh, S3. For example, go to S3 module. My values are stored here. Any variable inside? Any values are stored here? No, I'm calling replicating. Any values are stored into main.tf? No, replicating. If it is, others cannot work. Right or not? Yeah. Let's go to S3 bucket. Versioning enable or disable? Properties. Versioning is disable. Let's simple. See, no need to write a resource block again for the versioning. Enable. Check the variable. Enable. Terraform plan will show how many changes now? 1 or 5? Already created, right? Only one. Already S3 bucket created or not? Already ACL enable or not? Desired state, current state. It will show only the change. What you want still in your pending in your end. One to add. Go to S3. Refresh. Still disable. Why? Still okay. Now it's done. Now you can refresh. So enable. Clear now? So resource block is not there. Resource block has a module. I'm calling. I'm just giving a values. You can also do same process. Now any questions? For example, inside the module, there is no S3 bucket, but you are creating. Sir, please understand. If module inside nothing is there, how you can create? That's what I'm saying, right? If module inside nothing is there, S3 entry, you are unable to call. Source is not there means how you can create. Then what you can do? You can take module, add S3 resource block first there, and again use call the value. So can I add here? Can I add here S3 resource also? Can I call from different location? Yes. There is no rule to module contains only one resource block. You can create many resource blocks. Now child modules concept is there now. I mean, this is not a good practice to add directly resource block in EC2 inside S3. We can create a separate modules, network module inside networking stuff, storage module inside S3 stuff, DB modules inside DB stuff. All we are calling from one root module. Clear na? I'll tell you. You don't worry. Next level. Till here clear na? Okay. See guys, focus. Very easy. For me, understand modules. Frankly speaking, I spent 10 days time. 4 years back. I don't know 4 years back how to work with Terraform. I work cloud formation template. So later only I can understand this is easy concept. So you can also practice. This is not difficult concept. Okay. So guys, this is my values where I'm going to use the values.main.tf. Clear na? Clear na? Now source is here, for example. Clear na? How to write? Okay. Okay. Source is here. Okay. No issues. Source is here. Okay. Now, instead of writing directly main.tf and inside EC2 blocks, S3 blocks, RDS blocks, this is not good. What you can do, this is completely EC2 module, contains EC2 code. I mean, networking, for example, networking stack, network.tf. So this is what networking module. Next, you can add here S3 related everything, S3 module. These are directories, right? S3.tf. You can add RDS. RDS.tf. Okay. Now, coming to the source, for example, this is day 8 directory. What you need to give here? Source, day 8 directory. Inside, the request has to go RDS na. RDS folder inside main.tf. Clear na? So you have to create like this, not directly all main.tf contains EC2, S3. It's not like that, separate it. So this folder contains what? Only network.tf. This folder contains only S3. This folder contains RDS. One more folder contains Lambda. One more folder contains something different like this. So easily we can understand. Directory inside directory. Directory inside directory. You can create anything, no problem. But that should be in the single directory inside only. Clear? The main, this is one directory, na? Day 8. Day 8 inside again subdirectory. Subdirectory. While calling them day 8, subdirectory inside main.tf. Like this. Clear na? Now, total how many state files will create? In this case, 1 or 3? Tell me. 1 or 3? Always 1. Why? You are applying from here. Terraform apply from here one state file. Is it good to create multiple state files for the project? One project, one state file. How they can manage? Now you got a clarity, right? Here, as I said, Vira day 1 rds.tf if I create a, and next if I create a different directory s3.tf, next if I create a vpc.tf, how many state files will create? Multiple state files will create. Then how we can create a single state file for multiple requirements? VPC, S3, RDS, CloudWatch, Lambda and all. This is the process. Clear now? One module, one main, multiple module sources calling from there. You got clarity? Okay. Now tell me Terraform is easy. Huh? Now tell me how ChatGPT know your module. Understand the things. ChatGPT only help to give a fresh code only. Modules already exist in your real time. How ChatGPT know your module? Existing module. You have to give your laptop to your ChatGPT only. Take my laptop. There is a modules inside. You can read and just tell me. So it's not like that, guys. If create a VPC, create a S3, everyone can do from the Google or ChatGPT. My inside already VPC module is there. Without creating any disturbance, you can add this entry. Then the challenge will come. Clear na? Where the module exists, you have to check how they are calling, where they are calling, where to give the value. It should be existent. It should be updated to same state file only. That you need to manage, right? Yeah, that is very important. Easy, huh? Wait for 2 days. Any questions from anyone? Ask few questions, guys. No, no, no. Just I'm saying like that only. No difficulties, guys. You can manage easily. So now tell me, guys, if I ask you to create a subnets and VPCs and something, which process you like more now? Terraform only, right? Not manual process, right? Of course. No doubt on this Terraform only. How difficult to create manually? Terraform, you can see the code, do the modifications, run a Terraform plan. Error will get na again modify, run, again modify, run, done. But manual process, open console, VPC, type 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 16, availability zone selection. So that's what I'll show the projects, everything through Terraform only now, not manual. Okay, not yet done. So now tell me, guys, let's say day 7 values are there. So my source is what? Module. Values I'm passing from day 7 values. Can I implement further this? Some changes, any changes can I do? Hmm? Can I do any changes? Hello? Yes? Yeah. Can I do any changes here? Yeah. How? What? Hmm? What are the changes? Can I write variables? Where? I don't want to hard code values directly in the module source inside. Can I write variables? Where to write a variable? Module inside, values inside. Values inside. Module inside, only variable is there. I'm calling that variable only. Now I don't want to add, see, I don't want to add AMI ID directly into the values. So can I create a variable for this? Variable. AMI. So guys, take care. Module inside a variable name, values inside a variable name should be same. Otherwise, how it will be communicate? So my module inside variable name is what? This one. Same name you can use here. This is for internal variable. Only day 7 values inside. It will work. This is. Type equal to string. What happened? Okay. Type equal to string. I will discuss, guys. Map, number, list, object, and all. Okay. Coming classes. Default description is optional. Default. Copy. Paste it. Can I write one more variable? For what type? What is the variable name? Only type. So you can write type equal to string, default equal to whatever value, t2 dot micro. Clear na? Now can I change this now? Var dot AMID, type dot var dot. Clear na? So you don't confuse here and here. This is for only day 7 value related variable. This is calling a module inside variable. Clear now? Always we can give same, both are same. Clear till here? Can I implement further? Can I write a terraform.tfrs here? Where? Inside only. Day 7 inside. See, I'm implementing day 7 values folder only. We cannot do anything inside module. Terraform.tfrs. What I can do here? Simply directly copy, Control V, okay, AMI ID equal to give the value, Control X, right? If it is there also, no problem. We can add. Next, type equal to t2.micro. Control S. Clear or not? No. So this is Terraform. This is for whatever changes you have done. This is just for day 7 values inside modifications only, not module. If you instead of directly add a hard coded value, I have written first variable and written a terraform.tfrs. Any questions from anyone? There is a question, Ramya. If you use multiple modules, then values we are passing module separately, we can do like in terraform.tfrs. Yes, we can. But remember one thing, your source repository should be same. Any modifications you can do. We are not supposed to create a different directory. Stateful will create different stateful again. Understand? Any changes you can do, that should be in the one directory inside only. In real time, we can create a dev directory, test directory, prod directory. Dev related everything, dev account will update. Test directory, test account will update. It's not like multiple directories. Root level, I'm saying. This directory instead you can create many things, no problem. State file from where you are running a Terraform apply. Amen, madam. Emergency chair. Okay. Okay, guys. Clear, right? I'll close the session. Emergency is not. All clear? This is little difficult concept enter Terraform, guys. Modules. Not easy to understand. Yeah, why you are asking me to push my code? If you ask, I'm getting many doubts now. You are using same code always. Please at least change the names. Again, you are and also day 7 testing, day 7 modules. Huh? Don't do that, guys. Guys, please practice in lab. Git clear, right? Okay. Okay, guys. So that's all for today. Practice. And also you can try today. Okay, I'll explain tomorrow. You just practice till here only. Okay. Try to call different repositories, modules. We can call, we can test. Okay. Are you clear, online team? Okay, just practice today. So if you are having any, I know you will get many challenges tomorrow. I'll explain first 30 minutes, whatever I discussed today. And again, I'll go for the new concept. Okay. Okay. See you. Bye.